Alright guys, we are checking back in to play more Mass Effect 3. I was going to pop in and look at these war assets. Obviously, Rex. Ooh, 30 points. Most of your allies only give you 25. And we got Grunt before. Krogan 1st Division, conglomeration of infantry and vehicles, hastily organized into a single coalition force. Champ command is divided by clan. Despite ancient differences, fighting the Reapers together is building a spirit of camaraderie among the division's warriors. Krogan clans. I believe this is a direct result of Eve rallying clans behind Rex to fight the Reapers. So it's basically a clean benefit of keeping her alive. She can die if you've done certain things incorrectly and whatnot. Clan Erdnot. I think you get this no matter what. I think the strength is different depending on whether Rex or Reeve is running it, and the status of the genophage, cure, and all that. Krogan mercenaries. Yeah, the Solarian Dalatros, if you sabotage a cure, by the way, only gives you 150 war assets. In a Renegade playthrough where Reeve is also running the Krogan, you can get an optimal force through that, but you will not get it through having Rex because he'll discover the deception. Yeah, we got some Turian assets as well. Space fleets, engineering corps. The Marines have been like destroyed by or they've been getting ravaged by the Reapers. So there's not a lot of that. But the combination of said things has given us the minimum. Oh, right. There's some things I've been forgetting to do. Crucible. Alright. Well, basically, we've done that was a weird
Commander,
skin line.
Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on Novaria.
Ooh. Side mission. Poor Ob. Go to engineering.
Genophage cure, huh? This beats the hell out of reporting on the Milgram City Council.
I don't think I've heard of Milgram. Which planet is that again?
Beckenstein. It's right next door to the Citadel. I'm a colony kid.
Alright, let's...
Commander, got a minute?
What do you want to know?
You've just implemented a cure for the genophage. millions of Krogan will start fighting the Reapers. What do you say to people who think humanity is starting another Rachni War and Krogan rebellions?
This is Krogan Redemption.
It's easy to remember the worst of Krogan history, but you also need to remember the best.
Meaning?
The Krogan were heroes once, and they want to be heroes again. We're giving them that chance.
Are you aware that Clan Urdnot is already petitioning the Council for an embassy and rights to a colony world?
That can be negotiated.
The Krogan are coming to the aid of a Council homeworld. That's more than a lot of species can say. I helped them get the Genophage cure. Anything more is between the Council and the Krogan.
There it is, straight from Commander Shepard. Until tomorrow, this is Diana Allers. Good night and stay strong.
It's not an unfair
Okay,
interview.
I'll cut that together with the rest of the segment and send it to Command for approval. Commander. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
Updated our Krogan clan asset. We'll have to check that out. I think Yavik is over here. Yeah. Worth touring the ship again.
Commander,
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Sounds like Miranda.
And a Drell. There was illness in him.
Thane.
And the Krogan we met, who lived in these quarters, he was undergoing a metamorphosis. His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished, the weak perished. The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion, or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what, exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos, the natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
It's the duty of the strong to protect the weak. Otherwise we'd have anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
So conflict should be a way of life.
Evolution demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all. Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
You think you'd like that? It's a whole different line of work.
I wouldn't know. Living a life of constant war. Taking life in every battle.
I see how it could be tough to see outside the box.
It is the only box I have known. It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. The stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this and we'll both be set free.
Not really that much of a combo, actually.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy, she is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy, just like us. The ship was a spacefaring vessel before Edie even existed.
Engineer Donnelly is correct. The Normandy SR-2 was completely spaceworthy prior to my installation.
See, Edie agrees with me.
Edie's mind and the Normandy are a whole entity now. You couldn't just move the processors in the AI core to another ship.
Engineer Adams is correct. Processes that contribute to my self-awareness are spread throughout the ship.
See? Edie agrees with me.
But unlike Edie, our brains couldn't have existed without our bodies.
That is a requisite for being organic. You have to look beyond that limited definition of life.
Joker pilots the Normandy. He doesn't take over Edie's body when he does that. When Edie controls the ship, she's piloting, just like Joker.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy, she is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy, just like us.
The Normandy is a ship. Edie is a collection of processing hardware contained in that ship. Those are two separate things.
Doesn't the existence of the Reapers contradict that?
So what do you think, Edie?
Are we more than our thoughts?
I'm done. Any more of this and my head's gonna explode.
Uh-huh.
Any sign of life?
The Reaper destroyed by the Thresher Maw appears to be completely inert, Doctor. We would need to send in teams to be sure.
Out of the question. Tell the Krogan to stay away.
Intel from Battle of Arcturus. Make our weapon damage stronger. Why not?
Busy?
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Only 109, huh?
I know, it must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
I think of the people I care about. That helps keep me going.
I'm glad I'm among them. I hope.
Of course you are.
I feel better already. Thank you for coming by, Shepard. Why don't we talk later?
She just straight up came to guard the terminal. Security almost opened fire on the Rachni when their ships pulled up to the Crucible, Admiral. I had to invoke your name more than once before they were let on board. Following instructions by my guide, do I have to tell you how nervous everyone on the project is to see Rachni strutting down the halls? They've almost gave Professor Lau a fit. Let you know how our next staff meeting goes. Still don't understand why they put a tank-grown freak in charge of the whole company. I don't understand why they gave me whining pyjacks for soldiers. I have more years on the battlefield than you have kills, Runt. Trying to mate with Solarian females doesn't count as fighting. No one talks to. Hurrah! Someone help him up. We move in an hour.
Please enjoy your day.
Yeah. Anything new with Chakawas? Let's see.
What are you up to now?
I'm uploading data on the destroyed Reaper to the Turians. They are investigating possible Reaper structural weakness. Our data says Reaper capital ships such as Sovereign are of unique design. However, smaller Reaper destroyers bear similarities.
That one was small?
Relatively, yes. Ground attack ships are only 160 meters in height. Sovereign was approximately 2 kilometers.
Well, keep talking to the Turians. If there's a chink in the Reaper's armor, we all need to know it.
Hello, Shepard.
I'm glad to see we have Garrus back. I wanted to help with his scars, but I think he actually likes them.
Well, he's not in here. At least I don't think he is. Huh. Where'd he end up? Our next destination actually is the Citadel. So weird. Go to the shuttle bay. Shuttle bay, do a shuttle bay thing. Shuttle bay things. I have over 200,000 credits, so.
Parts of Tuchanka reminded me of the desert back home. The lizards and worms are bigger, but, you know, the sand and everything. You think that cure they dispersed could do anything to us? We're not going to start growing scales or anything, right?
No. No, that won't happen. Pretty sure about that too, bud.
That last job on Tuchanka was intense. I tried providing air support, but the sky was so full of Cerberus, it was like someone kicked a hornet's nest.
Weird. I miss some cruisers. More stuff for my captain's cabin.
Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
Really? I was just down there. Oh, fine.
Commander, remember the problem I mentioned? About a core overload possibly venting into the engineering compartment? Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle. At the same moment, the main core is at peak draw, such as from sustained kinetic.
What Kenneth means to say is that we're pretty sure we can make the system safer.
We just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
Why do we need
Are
it?
these modifications really necessary?
It's a safety issue, not exactly critical. Under extreme conditions, like heavy bombardment to the kinetic barriers while traveling at peak flight speeds, plasma can vent into this compartment.
It would vaporize anyone standing in this room.
That sounds more serious than just a safety issue.
Well, under those conditions, odds are you're about to lose the entire ship anyway.
But we want every advantage we can get, right?
Alright, I'll get one.
The next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
back to CIC.
Read messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Where is... Is he hanging out with Joker? Because Edie's down in the event. Yes.
All right, my turn. What's the first order an Alliance commander gives at the start of combat?
I give up.
Correct.
All right, big guy. What do you call it when a Turian gets killed by a horrible spiky monster?
Friendly fire. Come on, that one goes back to Shang-Chi.
You gotta respect the classics.
How many humans does it take to activate a dormant mass relay?
602. 600 to vote on it, 1 to ask the Asari for technical help, and 1 to request a seat on the council afterward. How do you know when a Turian's out of ammo?
He switches to the stick up his ass as a backup weapon. Why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
You're shitting me. The Turian military has one about me?
Oh, absolutely. I heard it myself from a private back on Palaven.
All right, why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
So their Marines can beat someone in hand-to-hand drills.
Damn, you need to tell James that one. Hey, what's the hardest part about treating a Turian who took a rocket to one side of his face?
Figuring out which side took the rocket.
Never thought I'd see the Krogan and the Turians team up. Even the Reapers have to be a little nervous about pissing them off.
I'd say more than a little.
I'm sorry about Morden.
He was a good man.
Yeah, he was always running those tests. And one time he tagged me in the middle of the night to ask how many livers humans had. And this bump on my elbow? He said it was just a mild bone deformation, but I'm pretty sure he stuck a probe in there.
Glad it was just your elbow.
I always thought he was crazy. Useful, but crazy. Then he gives up his own life.
To save the Krogan. Doesn't do much to disprove the crazy theory, huh?
I guess not. But he was one of ours.
So now that we got the Krogan and the Turians, what now?
The Krogan help us turn the tide on Palaven. They can shoot at something useful for a change.
Dig till we hit daylight, huh? Works for me.
So how does it feel knowing Krogan will be singing songs about you until the end of time? I think it would be an honor.
There's enough misery in this universe. It's nice to see something go right for a change.
Can't say I've ever really witnessed history in the making like this. Well, except for Sovereign attacking the Citadel, and then there was the Collector base, but this one felt good. And let's hope Rex keeps running the show on Tuchanka. Maybe we should hire a food taster for him. Imagine the carnage if someone like that brother of his, Reeve, took over.
It could happen.
I know, it's a chance we have to take, but I have to say, if it wasn't my own world that needed the help, I might have taken that Solarian deal.
I could never bring myself to do that, no matter what I was offered.
I admire your restraint, Shepard. It's nice when we can save the galaxy without destroying another race along the way.
Let's hope our luck holds.
Commander?
I wonder where all the Krogan will live now. I've never seen what you'd call a house on Tuchanka.
Interesting.
Commander Shepard.
Okay. They're off long enough to be... Okay. They're off long enough to be considered offline now, which is really kind of annoying. But, yeah. Been recording the entire time, so that part will be fine. Okay, we got a boost to our clan points. I cast the Krogans in a favorable light, which made a positive difference to the war effort. Alright, let's do a save. Let's go to our little terminal thinger. Your regrettable decision from Dalaras Linrod. Commander, I am deeply disappointed with your actions on Tuchanka. As I thought I made clear, curing the genophage will have long-term consequences. Once the Reaper threat is past, our combined forces will be so depleted that no race in the galaxy will be capable of stopping a resurgent Krogan. Moreover, the Krogan will undoubtedly seek revenge for the genophage, and the Solarian Union will be among their first targets. That day comes, Commander, the blood of my people will be on your hands. I am ashamed to also learn that our own scientist sacrificed his life carrying out your orders. This is a dark day not only for my people, but all of galactic civilization. God. Oh man, that's just... Not Rex sending me a happier email. Shepard, making babies again will be fun. As soon as this war is over, let's just say I'll do my part to build our numbers back up. You really came through for us. I'm proud to call you my friend. Eve is in the Kelpic Valley enlisting support from the other clans and spreading the word. She's going to be a great leader. Most of the males won't like me sharing power with her, but too bad, I run the show. We're off to save the Turians now, since apparently they forgot how to hold a gun. General Corinthius. When you first arrived on Monet, I had a hard time seeing how you flying with one of our best generals would benefit our fight against the Reapers. However, as I now watch Turian and Krogan fighters working together to take down a Reaper destroyer, I admit I am impressed. You broke an alliance that many thought impossible. Paladin might be saved after all. With great respect, General Corinthius, Monet command. Shiala. Dear Commander Shepard, I don't know if you're seeing the articles, but the people of Zeus Hope are fighting again. This time it's the Reapers instead of the Geth. Not sure if you remember me, but you helped me back on Ilium. That Thorian is dead now, I can confirm that, but the spores in our bodies remain. And on some level, we are still connected. This is not necessarily a bad thing. As we fight back the Reapers, we feel each other and act with one mind, ignoring pain when the need arises. I'm sure I'm still indoctrinated. I remember Sovereign's voice in my mind when I went willingly to the Thorian as his thrall. My connection to the people of Zeus Hope is stronger. It drowns out the Reaper's voices. The situation is imperfect and dangerous. Perhaps the colonists should separate for their own safety. But with one mind, the untrained skill with the fight with the skill of veteran commandos, our force is strong. And alert, new article on Reapers. A group of colonists on Pharaohs have mounted a defense against arriving Reaper forces, holding them back long enough for civilians from nearby colonies to escape. The informant militia from Zeus Hope, said to be survivors of a savage Geth attack several years ago, have repelled the initial Reaper landing attempts with a level of wartime competence more common to seasoned platoons. Colonies are using improvised weapons as well as supplies salvaged from a defunct exogeny facility. The colonies are home, colony spokesperson Elizabeth Maynham said. We've survived worse and we know how to fight together. The colony is expected to have time for full evacuation before more Reaper forces arrive.
The Turians have given us top-level access to their combat data. Their ships are already moving in to help the Alliance fleet. You actually secured a Krogan-Turian alliance. It's one thing to hear about, Commander Shepard. It's another to see her in action.
We make the impossible happen. I think that's really there to hide loading times. We picked up a new war asset. 30 points. Zeus Hope. Yeet. Okay. check out. Meet Solarian Counselor. Cerberus Fighter Base. Yeah, we'll check a couple of adjacent systems here quick. Oh. 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 Fine, let's go down here first. Feel the pressure. Bolus Engineering Team asset.
Evasion successful.
Yeep.
Reapers eluded.
Enter. Entraro.
Signal confirmed.
Get in there.
Faster than light jump successful.
Oh boy. Go, go, go. Another war asset. Now I need to hightail it out of here.
Evasion successful.
One of these planets is going to have multiple assets.
I found something.
Oh, populated system, pre-invasion. Volus Intelligence Archives. Oh, found it.
Reapers eluded.
A requisite distance away.
Faster than light jump successful.
Aru.
Signal confirmed.
Oh my lord.
Evasion successful.
So I found no fewer than 3 specific assets. God dang it.
Reapers eluded.
We may... we'll play this out. Book of Clinics. Gotta run.
Faster than light jump successful.
This Reaper is always directly in front of the planet, which I don't.
Successful.
Get in there. There it is. More assets. Get the.
Reapers eluded.
Oh, we have to reach the mass relay.
Faster than light jump successful.
So. Anakin Beta Nima cluster. There's a few more. Well, if there's no fuel in this system, we could have a problem.
I found something. Evasion successful.
That was fun. Let's get in here quickly.
Reapers eluded.
Oh boy.
Signal confirmed.
%50 assets. Some fuel, and we'll get the heck out of here.
Faster than light jump successful.
And we'll check the Nima cluster quickly. Which actually has a fuel port. The Reapers are alert here. Alright. Take stock of the situation, etc., etc.